Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about the 4 common mistakes that many investors make. So what are the 4 mistakes? The first mistake is opinion versus fact. So when making a decision, a lot of times people are using opinions and what they think instead of using facts. So what's the difference? Facts are things that cannot be changed and you can find evidence or proof somewhere. So for example, people say, I think this particular stock is good because people say so, compared to I think this stock will do well because I've seen that for the past 10 years they've been doing well and they have a lot of good plans for the future. So that's the difference between fact and opinion. One's actually true while the other is a guess. It may be true or it may not be true. So the second common mistake that investors make is fundamentals versus sentiments. So what are fundamentals and sentiments? Choosing by sentiments means choosing based on what the market or what people are saying. So for example, someone who's choosing company A by sentiments choose to buy company A after they see a lot of people post on Facebook or maybe a lot of YouTube videos show that, oh, you should buy this company. But fundamentals is different because you do not care what people think, you do not care what the market or the news say. What you care about is what has already happened in the past based on the fundamentals and financials of a company. So how do you find out about the fundamentals? So you can go to Morningstar or any other website that can show you fundamentals of a company, or perhaps you can go to see the company's annual report. So you need to know how to read the fundamentals and look out for important points to decide whether the company is good or bad. So the third common mistake that people make is fear versus greed. So many people are driven by fear and greed, but it is important to know that you should let fear control you instead of greed. So what do I mean by letting fear control you? It does not mean that you should feel so much fear that you cannot do anything. Instead, it means that you should let your fear make you more cautious instead of letting greed cloud your judgment. So when you are greedy, you tend to make more risky moves and commit bigger mistakes. However, if you are fearful, you tend to be more careful and thus you will think twice and make better, more well-informed decisions. However, you must keep it in a balance. You should not have too much fear or too much greed. But if you have to have a choice, I would rather you choose fear so that you're more careful. Next, the fourth most common mistake is future versus present. So you ideally want to be thinking about the future instead of present. So what do I mean by future or present? So when you decide to choose a stock, you should not choose it based on the current situation. You should buy it in anticipation for the future. So what does it mean? If the company is doing very well right now, but you think it will not do well in the future, I would recommend not buying it. However, if a company is not really doing that well currently, but you believe that it will do well in the future, for example, this is a growing industry and they have some advantage over others, but they're currently not in a good position because of various reasons, I would recommend you to choose the one that's not doing that well now but have a bright future instead of a very well-known, well-established company that's doing very well now, but you can foresee that it's a sunset industry and you will be out of business within the next 5 to 10 years. So when choosing a stock, I would recommend thinking about the future more than focusing on the present, because when we invest for the long term. So it's better to have a longer time horizon and look forward to the future instead of concentrating too much on the past or the present. So this is it for the 4 common mistakes you make. Remember the 4 F's: facts, fundamentals, fear, and future. So I hope you learn about the 4 correct ones to avoid the 4 mistakes.